Hi, my name is Yogesh Singla and my student ID 20251331 and unit code ECE501. Hey guys, today I'm going to talk about examining the cognitive development of two children, Jara and Lime, applying the cognitive development theories developed by Jean Piaget and Vygotsky. I will describe the cognitive process evident in each child, explores the educator's role in scaffolding their learning, and compare the similarities and differences in both cases. The early years are a critical period for cognitive development. Through observation and theoretical analysis, we can gain insights into how children think, reason, and learn using Piaget and Vygotsky frameworks. I will analyze how both Lime and Jara engage with their environment and how these interactions reflect development process using Piaget and Vygotsky frameworks. Hi, I'm going to talk about case study number one. Lime, he is 4 years old boy attending preschool part time, shows strong interest in hands-on activity like water play and building block. His comments about the height of water, the number of scopes used, show early reasoning and testing of hypotheses. Lime's self-initiated play illustrates how children learn through exploration and repeated experimentation. In the second activity, he equates the size of scopes, concluded leisure site times. These observations present Lime who tries to knowledge and number of revisions by playing. Line Pagitation analysis. Pagitation consider Lime to be a proportional stage. Example, the ability of child to think symbolically but still the stage of building logic. According to lens of Paget, the following some of the main observations. Centration line puts the emphasis on water height and not volume. No conversation, he feels that they're in a taller container. Cognitive development, the shift later through understanding the volume is analysis the same, regards of the shape of container, reflects more development within thinking of terms of conversation of quantity. Safe and play evidence, logical of separation and measurement, focusing on water height while ignoring volume and initially lacks the concept of conversation. However, through he begins to show early understanding of quantity and logical seriation indicating cognitive growth. From Vygotsky perspective, Lime's use of private speech during problem solving interested thinking. Social interaction and language use enriches the development of Lime's using theory of social cultural theory advanced by Vygotsky. Important terms used. Private speech. Lime makes interacted calls to bigger means timer enabled to plan and reflect. Zone of paradoxical development. His learning cannot be done by independently or adult assistance. Social meditation. Learning through discussing new knowledge with peers, watching make interesting. Social interactions with peers and educators act as mediators, helping Lime internalize new knowledge and build up his existing understanding through collaboration and dialogue. In case study 2, I'm going to talk about Jara. She is 5.5 years old. Jara is half decade and he arrived in Australia after shifting in Kenya. Her first language is Somali and the second language is English. She is not talking with a group of speakers when competing on assignment or whatever in a small group. Learning behavior detected. Working on 20-piece animal themed paper on her own telling about actions. Using paraphrase, Connors goes on. She is reserved in a group but setting, expressive. When working individually, she displays problem solving and metacognitive skill while doing puzzles during a STEM activity, indicating her ability to reason, self regulate, and engage in representational thinking through storytelling and drawing. Jara also falls within the pre-operational stage but demonstrates emerging concrete operational skill. Her classification of puzzle pieces and cause-effect understanding during ramp activities reflect logical reasoning. Cause-effect reasoning in ramp activity, she draws the conclusion as the steeper the slope, more than ball. Representational thinking, she considers her storytelling and drawing symbolic activity. The use of language decision making reflects transition into logical operation that occurs developmental stage. Her representational thinking is shown in storytelling. Jahara's behavior aligns with Pegward's story that cognitive development results from active engagement and self-guided learning. Jaras, she's coming from another country. She knows two languages, Somali and English. She enhances her cognitive flexibility. She uses private speech during tasks, switching between Somali and English. These two languages self-talking aids problem solving and planning. Her teaches minimal intervention, supports her self-regulation and precedence. Jara's culture background and language environment all contribute to her learning, supporting Vygotsky social cultural theory. Now I'm going to talk about comparison of educator roles, aspects, Liam's educator and Jara's educator, guidance style, responsive, promotes and reflection, and Jara's educator observation uses a non-verbal validation. Scaffolding approach, discovery-based rotating material, emotional safety and self-regulating challenges. Social interaction encourages peer dialogue, internal and private speech. Rules in ZPD, subtitle sports play, structure independence. Both cases demonstrate how Tyler educator sport within each child ZPD can facilitate deeper cognitive growth and meaningful learning experiences. Paget and Vygotsky offers complementary perspectives on cognitive development. Paget emphasizes internal stage-based growth through interaction within the physical environment, while Vygotsky highlights the external role of social and cultural influences. Integrating both allow educators to balance discovery-based learning with intent scaffolding to support each child cognitive journey. These two intensities demonstrate the cognitive development is dynamic, it is governed by internal motivation and meditation. In conclusion, there is evidence of deep developing cognitive ability in simple play of Liam and Jara. All children grow through the ability to use learn language and problem solving. These are making discoveries. Teachers are central in the identity of development phases, assist accordingly in the manner of fit the learner. The concept of Piaget and Vygotsky applied will teachers cultivate reflect the stronger thinker. Teacher plays a pivotal role by recognizing development stages and adjusting strategies accordingly. Applying Piaget and Vygotsky principle equips educators to nurture reflective, independent, and capable thinkers. That's all references. Thank you so much.